Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to play and conquer AD Shaco. First things first is the runes. Second thing, you want to get your box down at the 33-second mark to be defensive and save your first clear. The easiest way to mess up Shaco is to mess with him on his first camp, since Shaco always starts W. That's not a very good tool for really fighting people 1v1. It's not good for chase downs, anything like that. So enemies have a tendency to try to mess with you. Next thing, you're going to get your next box down in your red buff. You can even watch the opposite side of your jungle. Once you have that box down, you can keep an eye on the other side. Shaco in general, you're going to be starting on red buff. It's your fastest clear side. If you do start on blue buff, it'll take longer. So as you can imagine, ideally, you will be starting with your bot side over here, but it's alright if you are on top side of the map. Even if you don't get a leash, you can still make it work. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. For example, even if Lucian didn't leash me, I could still get to my golems in time before my box fade and the golem resets. But since Lucian is gonna leash me and I'm a lucky guy, it'll shave about 3 seconds off of our clear. Make sure you're hitting it in the back for maximum damage, and you need to go talisman as well or you run out of mana. And for those of you wondering why we went bead instead of refill, it's very important. If you don't go for bead, it takes 10 years to get your Tiamat, and that really sucks. You need to get your Tiamat as soon as possible. Try to let the boxes tank for you as much as possible. Your next box here on the golems, you want to make sure it wipes the whole camp since your boxes have great AoE. Try to whittle down these medium ones. And then watch the boxes do the work, man. It'll clear that whole camp for you, the Hunter Talisman. That camp is gone. Now we're going to put an auto on each one of these raptors. Shaco's first clear, he's not the best 1v1 fighter. You're not going to 1v1 many junglers in your first clear. You're mainly just focusing on farming and getting through it. It's mainly about, like we talked about, getting to your Tiamat. Getting to your Tiamat is essential. Without it, you are nothing. Normally you skip wolves that give the least golden XP, and we're trying to set up our jungle for our Tiamat clear, so we're just trying to get everything dead. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna auto tackle my W, E it. Box is gonna cancel its autos. I'm gonna let the box tank now to minimize the damage I'm tanking. Did you see how the box took an auto and a half there? That saved me a lot of potential damage there. Looks like Lucian got a kill top. We may actually go bot here in a second. Got the blue buff. Looks like Master Yi's top side. He hasn't done many camps though. We preferably want the Gromp to hit the box. The box can take 3 autos from the Gromp, so if you can do that a bit smoother, that's good. There we go. Now we can do Scuttle Crab, will be level 4. In this case, I think we're just going to go help our bot lane. I'm going to keep my autos on the Leona. I don't really have time to get my W down. That's fine. I didn't need to use my Ignite. Your W takes a while to go off, so if they're already in front of you, don't bother to lay it. It takes a quarter of a second to lay it, so you're not going to get any value out of it. In that case, it's better to hold on to it. Pretty sure Master Yi's going to come over here. May have to fight him here in a second. Get off a cheeky auto or two. Hit him with that Ignite. I still have my E as well. See that E damage? You want to save your E for as long as possible. That way your auto attacks continue to slow them. I'm going to hit him with the knee for the slow. He's now 100% dead, and I'll go for the Scuttle Crab. So yeah, whenever your E is ready to use, it slows. Your auto attacks reduce your target's movement speed. So it's really, really nice. Really nice getting that slow. It helps you kill camps. It helps you kill champions. That's why in general, you don't use your E on Shaco until you can no longer reach them with your auto attacks. We're in a really good spot to back now. This is a really good, comfortable back. Even if you don't get a single kill in your first clear though, you should be able to get your Tiamat no later than the 6-minute mark. Even if you're just AFK power farm, you should be able to get it by like 5:20, 5:30. Now that we got our Tiamat, we're gonna get our sweeper. We'll pick up a pink ward. We can go top side, clear down towards our easiest gank, which is probably bot lane. They have it shoved right now. That's probably what we'll do. Kale's playing really far back. She's not very gankable. Once you have Tiamat, you are one of the fastest clear junglers in the game. Before you have it, you make sure you follow my clear route. If you do more than 5 camps, you're kind of fucked. Just do a 5 camp clear route into Scuttle Crab like I showed you, then you'll be level 4 with double buffs. I ended up not getting Scuttle Crab before my gank since bot lane was so free, but a lot of the time, it's pretty much 50-50. Half the time you'll go for Scuttle and then gank because then you'll be level 4. The other half of the time the gank's already waiting for you. In that case, you'll gank and then take the Scuttle Crab. Looks like Master Yi just got himself killed. Great Lucian TP to the bot lane. Brand doesn't have his flash, so this is a free gank. I'm gonna help myself. I'm gonna get my W behind him and get my auto attack on him. I'm glad he went for the Lux and not me. Or did he go for me? That's a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. We did not have the damage to kill him there, unfortunately. We're gonna get our W down. If he didn't hit level 6, we 100% would have killed him. I just didn't have the damage to finish him off. He had his barrier. He hit his level 6 HP. That was tough. You're going to max your E first, your Q second, your W last. Master E's bot side. We're going to hit auto attack team at reset. Let the box tank for as long as possible. We let the box die a little early there. We could have tanked one more hit before we let it tank. Auto attack team at, auto attack. We're gonna go ahead and reset. Our red buff's coming up and we're really low on health from that Brand gank. I knew Brand didn't have the damage to kill me because Lux could just shield me. I did not think he was gonna kill her that easily though. Next up, you're gonna get boots and you're gonna build into Berserker's Greaves. It's really good with your ultimate and just with your damage in general. It synergizes really strong with your Hella Blades. I wouldn't recommend going for Dark Harvest on AD Shaco Jungle. Best keystone without a doubt on AD Shaco right now is Hella Blades, so make sure you're just running these runes really strong. We're gonna get our red buff here. Shaco normally hits level 6 a little slower than something like an Evelynn or a Karthus. You normally hit it anywhere from the 7-minute mark to the 9-minute mark on Shaco. Realistically, you should be hitting it before the 8-minute mark. If you're hitting it before the 8-minute mark, that means you're really far behind and you're in trouble. So just shoot for the 8-minute mark. That's a pretty reasonable time to hit it. Looks like they're 𝐒𝐿, still playing safe, so we'll just chill. Got these guys. I'll go for my wraps next. Or maybe this mid gank. Lux has already used her shield though, so this is not looking like a good gank. If I jump in right now, she won't have anything to back me up with. And I'll get focused down, so I need to wait. I'm gonna hop the wall. I actually don't have my W, so I'm just gonna have to all in him. Hit him with the E. Oh, Master Yi, what are you thinking? He's getting mauled, dude. He's getting manhandled. Master Yi didn't have blue buff either. That means we can go to his blue side. Let's put our guy in the middle there. Let's put him a little deeper. Yeah, so we can get that big AoE damage off. Nice, we got the cannon minion too. Good stuff. I don't want them to really see where I'm running to. I do think I can kill the Master Yi solo here. I am missing a bit of HP, but I'll make it work. There we go. Yeah, we'll set up a box. He's likely to come over here regardless. We'll set it right when he walks into the bush. We'll start hitting him. Right as he's about to enter it. He should come for either his... Yep. Figured. He already had his red buff. Auto attack, team at reset, auto attack. He's still fighting me on my box. He's dead. I still have my E, guys. You notice how I didn't use it? It does more damage if you hold on to it. Once they're at a 3rd HP. Looks like he may just want the blue buff. Oh, I did not want that. I did not know 𝐒𝐿 was over here. I wouldn't have done that. Lucian's popping off a bit. Let's try to pull this back. I don't wanna... Oh, this Brand is just so antagonizing. Yeah, we can't do anything here. We gotta just give it up. That is very unfortunate. We do have the items to fight Master Yi though. You see our attack speed, our movement speed slow on our E because we haven't used it yet. It's really OP. We're not even, we didn't use an ability, guys. Do you see how slow he was moving? Look like he's moving in quicksand. Master Yi has 5 more base movement speed than Shaco as well. That movement speed slow on Shaco's E is super overtuned. We didn't use a single ability. We just auto-attacked him. You may be saying, like, how'd you kill him so easily? Because you don't really have more items than him. Because what he did, he messed up. He red smited me super early to where he wasn't in auto-attack range. He red smited me, and then I timed it out. It lasted for like 3 seconds. I let it wear off before he could auto me, and then I re-engaged on him. And he got butchered. Because he didn't even have his red smite. It was on cooldown. He'd already used it without even getting to auto me, so that's why that fight went the way it did. And we do need to reset here. We're starting to overstay a bit. We need to get a reset on. Our comp falls off really hard. We're super AD heavy. Our comp relies a lot on our Lux for AP damage. Oof. Okay, maybe we'll do a touchdown over here real quick. We do have our R. We'll lay our W. We'll R. Got him. It's really unfortunate Lux died. She died with both of her summoner spells too. That's so unfortunate. He's probably about to hit level 6. He's super late on level 6 because we keep killing him. Oh, wait, he actually did hit it, yeah. Because he's probably coming for his raptors. I'll just reset. His red buff may be up as well. I don't want to fight him without my items. I'll just go ahead and reset. I don't want to mess with it. We can't afford Dustblade right out, so we'll just go for our Berserkers. Really, really strong. We'll get this, we'll get that, we'll get this. We'll play around Dragon. We have a massive power spike over the Master Yi right here. If you guys want to see the runes, level, order, items all in one place, go back to the very start of the video. You'll find it there. From here on out, we're going to get our Dustblade, then we're going to get Trinity Force, then we'll look for some sort of armor penetration, like Last Whisper with Executioners, so mortal reminder. Auto attack, team out, reset, E. You can use your E early on monster camps. It doesn't matter near as much. Target's move speed, magic damage reduced. I guess it does do extra damage to monsters as well if they're low. So I guess you should save it to last hit it with it. And preferably hit the camps or champions from behind with it to do even more damage. There we go, got that extra damage. Gonna hit her with an E. I can't really run her down anyways. Let's get away from that Tristana. I'm just trying to get away and live. Oh, looks like my box is gonna get her. E ignite her. She's dead. I have level 9 ignite on her head. Wish Zinzao didn't take that. I don't know if Tristana has heal. This is a really tight situation though. Very scary. Get that down. I gotta let Zinzao tank it. Oh, he does have Blood Razor. I was about to hit him with the big auto attack right out of my Q. That was pretty funny. Auto attack, smite it. We can go for Dragon as well. Very, very nice. I'm happy with where our CS is at. 80 CS is pretty good for Shaco at this point in the game. We have a second smite charge. We can grab this Dragon. There we go. We're going to go ahead and reset. We can get our full Dustblade, which is an insane power spike with Shaco. With your Q and your R, it's so much damage. We'll be going top a bit more now. Kel's starting to shove up. Plus, we've already taken Dragon, so might as well play around Herald. Now we can get Trinity Force. You don't really go for Ravenous Hydra on Shaco. Going for Titanic's better for more of a true auto attack resetter. On top of that, you don't really go for Sanguine Blade either. They're very tempting items to go. They're just not core. They're situational. If you need to split push, then yes, you will want a Sanguine Blade potentially. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. Q right over the wall. Use our W. Hit it in the back. Feared out of its auto attack. We'll let our box tank for 2 autos. Red buff's not even gonna hit us once. Red buffs didn't hit us a single time, guys. Good stuff. I don't know where Brand is. It's making me nervous though. Guess we'll go bot lane. I'm not seeing the Kel. Looks like Tristan's gonna be greedy. Stay for turret most likely since she killed Ezreal. Zinzao's dead as well, so she'll greed out. This should be free. People, when they get the kills, they feel tough. They feel safe. Even if they don't know where you are as a jungler. She's probably just backing in the bush. We should find her. I'll attack. I just used my E to try to cancel her recall. Otherwise, I would have hit her with an auto first. I wasn't quite sure how far along her recall was. Zinzao shoved that up. Check the golems. Looks like those aren't there. We have our R, so I'm not too scared moving around in the jungle. Plus, I'm more fed than Master E is anyways. Your teammate actually applies your Ravenous. Your teammate applies your Hunter Talisman burn, which is nice. Not passively, but whenever you activate it, it will apply the burn. So even though I didn't use my W there, the teammate actually did apply the Hunter Talisman burn to the whole thing, which is nice. Looks like they're setting their whole team top lane. Guess we go for turret. Get big chunks of it. I'll help her shove the wave. I'm not even trying to take the minions, I'm just trying to set them up for her. Oh, she gave up the cannon. She should have used her Q. It's unfortunate. We'll pink her off of that. She doesn't need to fight that. Ooh, I don't mind fighting this though. I should have gotten my W down a bit sooner. I wanted to get my slow on her so I could land my W. Hit her with my E. She's dead. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I don't want to throw out a raw W. She's moving pretty fast to where if I throw out a raw W, she'll just run past it. So I'm trying to get my slow down. Hit her with my slows. Nice, nice. Nice Lucian TP onto the box. It's pretty funny. Ooh, don't check the bush, Brand. Don't check the bush. I'm gonna R, save myself. Get away. Somebody save me. Holy cow, 180 damage. She didn't even hit me a single time when she put her E on me. Your R will save your life all the time on Shaco. You can use it to dodge things. He barely hit me with the stun right as I R'd, but since I had started, it went through. But if I had R'd just slightly sooner, I could have dodged the stun and not taken a turret shot. Let the box tank. The biggest thing, if you're not going to run refill on 80 Shaco, which is the best way to play him right now, is start regen beads so you can hit your team at power spike faster. You need to get comfortable with letting your box do as much work as possible. So like here, for example, you pull off, you lay the box close to the monster, that way you can walk slightly farther away and auto it. So lay your box as close as possible. So I back off, I let the wolves chomp on it. I'm gonna hit him with my E. You really shouldn't go Ravenous Hunter on 80 Shaco. Relentless Hunter is way better for getting around the map. If you're gonna go Boots of Mobility, then you can get away with going Ravenous Hunter. But even then, I wouldn't recommend Boots of Mobility on Shaco. That's super newbie. Your results are gonna be pretty crap with that. Compared to Berserker Grief Shaco, the damage output on this for the clear speed 1v1s is way better. If you're gonna just be doing non-stop cheese ganks, then yeah, Mobies might be more optimal. But like I said, you'll find more value out of this build in this setup. For those of you wondering, well, why Trinity Force? Like, what's the true value in that? It's really the on movement speed, attack speed from the Phage, plus Trinity Force gives, what is it, 5% movement speed, but the Phage, look, basic attacks grant 20 movement speed for 2 seconds, which is a lot. And, or if you get a kill, you get 60 movement speed. Really, really good. That's what helps you to stay on top of people. I have a ward there. Ooh, hello Tristana. Put a W right on her head. Oh, I should have ignited her. It's my bad. Oh, she's gonna get away. We'll just go ahead and shove the wave. That was my bad. I was a little late on the ignite. She did have heal though. There's Bran. Take these down. We can destroy Shaco if we, Master Yi if we run into him. You wanna fight me? Come on. Let's boogie. We got her R. We used ours, but ours is a really low cooldown. I don't mind. Let my clone and my box tank. Oh, Ezreal just kind of kamikaze there. Interesting move. Mastery's probably going to come for his red buff after he tries to kill my Lux and epically fails. Just auto attacker. Like when you have someone's path cut off, yeah, getting a W down is good, especially as you're slowing them with your autos. It's like W and immediately auto them. But if you don't need to, then you don't need to. If you don't need to use something, then don't. It can be safer to hold on to it to save yourself shortly. Ooh, I'd kill her in just like an auto attack. Let my box tank it. That's how I'm always full HP, guys. I don't have any form of lifesteal in this build whatsoever. But since I'm letting the box tank, we are getting really high value and we're constantly full HP, which is really good. Plus red buff is keeping us full HP. We're taking Master Yi's camps. We have an insane advantage. Get a W down, we'll hit her. Roll R right as she goes to stun us to slow her down. That was a good R on her part, and she actually got past my box just barely, dude. She's a skinny. Leona looks like a fat chick, but boy, she's skinny. She went straight through that. Well played, Leona. Good pathing on her end. Leona is hella thick, dude. I'm shocked. Shocked she could squeeze her way through there. I don't even think we're going to get Trinity forcing. We're just going to end. Not bad. It's for the best. Our team's really AD heavy. Got him. That Q snipe OP. I think that's it, guys. I think the enemies lost their resolve. If you guys enjoyed this AD Shaco Jungle guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Also, we stream 5 days a week. I'll leave a link down in the description below and in the pinned comment if you want to come check it out.